What began as a routine police investigation has now turned into one of the most startling crime stories to hit the Satara district in recent times. In a remote village called Sawari in Jawali taluka, the crime branch of the Mumbai police has uncovered a major illegal drug manufacturing operation hidden inside what appeared to be a tabela or a cattle shed. Yes, you heard me right. The seizure has sent shockwaves through not only the local community but across Maharashtra, because the total value of the drugs and materials seized is estimated at a staggering 115 crore, a number that reveals just how large and serious this operation was. Hello and welcome, I am Gaurang and you are watching Lokmat Times. The entire case came to light after a raid by the crime branch in another part of Maharashtra earlier this year in October. Officers arrested a drug peddler in Mulund, Mumbai and recovered a small quantity of Mephedrone, a synthetic stimulant drug commonly referred to as MD. During questioning, the accused led investigators down a trail that pointed far beyond the usual street-level supply. He disclosed information that indicated the drugs were being sourced from outside the city, and through further questioning and follow-ups, the police learned about a suspicious farm setup in Sawari village. Acting on these leads, the crime branch made their way to the farm. What they discovered was far more than a storehouse behind a small stash. Behind the plain walls of an otherwise ordinary rural shed, they found a makeshift drug manufacturing unit, complete with raw materials, chemical stocks, and the equipment needed to produce Mephedrone. At the site, police seized 7.5 kilograms of solid MD and 38 kilograms of liquid MD, along with the large quantities, the chemicals and other materials used in the drug production process. When the seized quantities and equipment are valued together, the total comes to approximately 115 crore, marking this as one of the biggest drug busts in the region in recent memory. During the raid, officers also arrested 3 suspects who were found at the location and they were taken to custody for questioning. These arrests have now opened up further avenues of investigation as police try to unravel who exactly was running this unit, how long it had been operational, and where the finished drugs ultimately meant to be sold. The Mumbai crime branch has been actively working not just in Satara but also in other parts of the state, having carried out similar raids in rural areas including Palghar and Sangli, where they uncovered and seized additional quantities of illegal drug materials over the past few months. The drugs involved in this case is Mephedrone, a powerful synthetic stimulant that are banned under Indian law because of their dangerous effects on users and their role in fueling addiction. The presence of such high-value illegal operation in a quiet agricultural village like Sawari has shocked residents, many of whom say they had no idea that such illegal activities are taking place under their nose. Now, local reactions have ranged from disbelief to concern, with many demanding stronger policing and more consistent surveillance to prevent such criminal networks from taking roots in rural areas. Just as the police investigation was unfolded, this case has now taken a political turn. The Maharashtra Congress State President Harshvardhan Sapkal publicly raised serious questions about the entire political connections behind the drug operation. In statements on social media, Sapkal alleged that individuals linked to powerful political circles, including local leaders from the ruling alliance of the state, could be indirectly connected to the drug racket. Sapkal's comment accused the government of turning a blind eye and suggested that political influence might have shielded those who are running the illegal drug unit, now which has escalated the controversy and sparked heated discussions across social media. These political allegations have added a layer of complexity to the case. While the police maintain that their focus remains on tracing the entire supply chain and ensuring that those who are responsible are to be held accountable, the public debate ignited by these accusations have now put additional pressure on authorities to transparent and swift in their investigation. Despite the magnitude of the seizure, many key questions remain unanswered. Investigators are now trying to determine who financed and organized the entire operation, whether the drug unit in Sawari was a part of a larger network that stretches beyond Satara, and how the supply chain was structured from sourcing chemicals to distributing the finished MD to buyers, which may include urban markets like cities in Mumbai and Pune. Also, the police are now examining whether there are links to illegal drug units that have been discovered in different parts of the state in recent months, suggesting a broader synthetic drug network that authorities are still struggling to fully dismantle. For the people of Sawari and surrounding areas, this incident has been a wake-up call. A place known for its peaceful rural life has suddenly become the center of one of the biggest drug bust stories in the region. Now, as the police continue their questioning of the arrested suspects and follow up on new leads, residents, civic groups, and political leaders are all watching closely, eager for answers and accountability. This case remains active and every new development could reshape the narrative further. Stay tuned with us as we will continue to bring up updates on this major story as it unfolds, from the latest police developments to reactions from the community and political circles. Stay with Lokmat Times for comprehensive coverage of this drug seizure in Satara.